Hey, everybody. Welcome to another great Monday night right here in the state of Wisconsin, where it is currently snowing and it sucks outside. I'm testing out a new setup here, a little bit different monitor and camera, and using a lav mic instead of my Blue Yeti that always goes all sorts of Barry White on me. So let me know if you can't hear me. Let me know if it sounds okay and all of that stuff. But welcome to the Community Showcase. It's Monday. Woo! Looks good. All right. I'm going to dial in. I'm actually going to do use my DSLR, but I thought of this different setup about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, maybe. And I was like, I got to try it. Video sounds and looks good. Awesome. 70 degrees. Not cool, man. I wish it was last week. It was gorgeous in Arizona last week. We had a great vacation. Just really, we didn't have any plans. We just hung out until the hurricane came in the middle of or at the end of the stream last week. Then we had to bail. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Let's see. My voice is all crazy here. Travis said something. Travis Stamper, here you go. There's your special news. Thought I'd give it to you right there, right on the bottom of the screen. I'm just playing. So let's get rolling. We got a lot of cool stuff going on today. I made some last minute changes, and we're going to have some fun. But first, thank you so much to our sponsors, TH3D, Tim, Aaron, Samantha, crew. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything you do for the channel and being awesome. And Coax 3D. Again, you guys rock. I got actually there's some coax in this box right here. Apparently this camera is so washed out on the whites right now you can't see anything, but that right there is a box of coax, and I'm testing it on this Ender. Well, we got CR10 V2. Sorry. So I'm working on that, and I have a couple of really special spools of coax sitting right over here that we have a special print going as soon as this thing prints consistently. It's that CR10 V2 that I had some issues with when I first got it. Both the Z shafts were like wobbly. It was crazy. Hey, Mark. Hey, Jerry. Chris, how you doing? And so I replaced them with different motors, but they were a little taller, which made everything sit higher. And when I put the TH3D flex plate on it right here, on a video I did recently, it made everything lower. So I had to put I got new motors. They came in like 2 months ago, and I finally got them on this past weekend. So there was that. And so now that's rolling, but now it is clogging or something. So I was doing a print and it clogged and it sucked. So I'm working on that. 50 degrees in Washington. Bobby Little says, I would take 50 degrees right now. Snowing here. Yes, it's snowing here too. It is getting slippery and yeah. Let's see. I don't know what Travis says saving it for Lindsay, huh? Oh, the special news? No. So also RPM Designs, Robbie Mack, the wingman himself. Thank you so much for everything you did for the channel and do for the channel. If I wasn't all by myself, you would see the background, but right above me, you see his work in that banner there too. So thank you so much, Robbie Mack. You are the man, sir. Yeah, Shane, you're right. It's supposed to snow and then get chilly. So Paul's in New London, Wisconsin. Nice. You're probably getting the same garbage we are then. Yeah, no Barry White mic tonight. I'm running with this lav that I usually use on my normal videos, and I thought, you know what? I'm using a different computer now out here, and it actually has multiple inputs, whereas the other one I was using, if I plugged it in, I needed headphones to hear guests. This one actually has a mic input, so I can use that right with my lav system. So I'm hoping it's better. Yeah. 3D Jimmy says, drink more Guinness, gain some weight, better traction in the snow. Well, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Totally irrelevant to 3D printing. I stepped on the scale for the first time yesterday in months and months and months. Ryan, how you doing? I was the heaviest I've ever been, and that kind of opened my eye, especially since we have a baby boy coming here in a couple months. So this guy is going to get healthy, and you guys are my witnesses. I have to say it out loud, and hopefully can be accountable. And we're going to rock and roll. I'm gonna lose some weight. We're going to get healthy, and that'll be awesome. Hopefully, um, by April. Petromania. That's funny. 75 here, Kelvin. Wow, that's awesome. Um, Nice poker table. I don't know what that means, but this isn't a poker. This is just a 6-foot folding table. Currently, you can do it, Jim. Thank you so much. I will. I've got to do it. You know, I got to be nice, Bill. That's amazing. What are you doing? Keto? I didn't plan on doing keto. I just want to help. I mean, anything is better than McDonald's every morning. Yeah, Tom Lama says check tuck with Walter. He's down a lot. He's down to like 215. He said on the Fun in the Country Basement stream the other day. Um, Bob says he's the heavier Ben too. Sarah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't need any heart attacks. Yeah, hard thing to do. Keep junk food out of the house. That means I have to go through and take away all the candy we got in the last couple months and hide it or get rid of it. Portion control is the key. You're absolutely correct. Man, there's a lot of great comments here, so I really appreciate that. I will definitely be just tossing it in randomly during these streams, how I'm doing. But I figured if I said it out loud, you know, I'm more apt to actually hold myself to it. I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again. So, with that being said, real quick, thank you, Finally Functional. I appreciate that. Nice. I might have to check that out too. That's funny. New channel. You don't want to work out with Jim. Nice, Blasto. That's a great idea. I need to actually keep the Guinness. Yes. Well, I figure a Guinness is a pork chop in every bottle, so we got to have one of those once in a while. Oh wow, Bill, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're losing weight, and man, I don't want to try it like that. You're right. Great. Congratulations, Sean, as well. You guys rock. I love it. A lot of great things to be said. That's amazing. A couple other fun things. Just a quick channel update. Anyone know of a good silicone sock for the TiVo Tarantula Pro? Missed it. I'm not sure if there is one out for the Tarantula Pro, but I'm sure we could find one if there is. So, yeah, we can definitely try to find one. I bet you someone out there can find one faster than I can talking right now. But my helium balloon trick is easier. A couple of quick things. Let's keep moving. Some channel news. We got some really cool stuff coming. I've been working to learn to make my channel better. So I need to get some better content, you know, and all around just make the channel better. So I'm going to work on that, which includes consistent videos at least once a week. Blasto, I like that idea. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to figure out a day. I know that there's a lot of scattered days. Chep does Fridays, and I'm trying to remember. I don't know if there's any consistent people out there doing, you know, for sure days. But I'm going to pick a day. We're going to stick with it, and we're going to get at least one video out a week. And I'm going to do that soon. So they're going to be definitely more consistent, and I think it'll make the channel better. I think it'll make the content better, and I'm going to work with a couple people here and try to dial all this stuff in as far as lighting and stuff like that goes in this garage, and hopefully make that all better too. Sean Butler, I like it. Not on the Pro, Travis says. Let's see. Edgeweight. So I like your idea, Blasto. Excuse me. I like your idea, Blasto. Edutech weight loss challenge. Biggest loser gets their weight in coax. I think we could do that. You know, we could do like everybody throws $20 in, and all the prize money to the biggest loser. We'll do percentage, right? Because some of us has more to lose than others. We could do percentage. Everybody throws $20 in. We use all that money towards coax filament, I talk to Coex, Wendy and Boots over there, and we get them to help sponsor it, and we rock and roll. That would be amazing. BMI would be another good idea. A build off contest. I don't know about that. It would be fun though. Build off contest would be pretty cool. Um, great. Now I need to get. That's funny. Well, not everybody needs to join, right? But if you wanted to, maybe it would be a cool incentive, a fun thing to do. I don't know. Needs to be a time limit, absolutely. Um, at 6'9", I can't lose too much. Yeah, Travis, that's awesome. 205 to 305 to 200. That would be amazing. My goal weight is 200 right now. Um, so with that being said, with the channel, look for better things coming. I got a really cool. I'd say really cool. I'm jumping on the bandwagon, I like to say, with a video that's coming out. The printer's hiding down in here. You can kind of see it right here. There we go. And we got a video coming out. I'm just waiting for. I got to get a print off there and put the rest of it together. So that'll be going. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. So yeah, if you guys, I tell you what, if you're interested in doing the Edutech weight loss challenge, shoot me an email, jim@theedutech.com, and we could make this happen. I have some good ideas for that. Yeah, shoot me an email, jim@theedutech.com. It's on the screen right now. Anybody out there interested, you do not have to participate if you don't want. But I have some fun ideas. Why not? It'll help me too. Good thing I didn't tell Walter. Geez. Another cool thing, some fun information, and I believe Travis has been waiting for some special news. So I'll put the special news bulletin up. Special news, special news. We got some really cool stuff coming up, and I'm just going to finish this banner here. All right. So here's some special news for you. As of last weekend, or maybe it was early last week. I don't know. It was Monday, I think, last week. I have official word that the Edutech will be going to Murph. I'll be there. I'm having a friend of mine. He's going to come with me, and we will be there all weekend. We're going to come in Friday night, and probably we'll have to bail Sunday afternoon, but we will be at Murph though. And how that is happening is because this guy made an error in my calendar. So this is the official announcement. But we'll be down at Murph. I don't have a table. I don't. I'm probably going to be hanging out with the TH3D crew, and probably walking around, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm bringing a friend of mine, and he is the guy. His name is Steve, who got me into 3D printing a little over a year ago. Well, it'd be a year and 3 months or whatever it is now. But he's going to come with me, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Lindsay can't come. She's going to be too close to delivery date, and she doesn't want to be standing and walking around, too much during that time. So Murph is the weekend. I think it's the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of April. Yes. Let me think here. With the cool lightsaber. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I had to think about that blasto. Steve was definitely at Milwaukee Maker Faire. Him and Lindsay were men in my booth while I was talking, and yes. She might have a Murph baby. That would suck, though. I'd have to drive home really quick. But we will be there, and so this whole time I've been like freaking out because I had this wedding, right? And it turns out that while I was in Sean, that's funny. While I was in Arizona, I had some time to start digging into the wedding that's coming up. I thought was coming up, and I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find, contract in my normal contract spot. I couldn't find anything I normally do for a wedding. And it turns out that I met some people. I saved a date tentatively for them, and then they changed their date to June. Well, I put their wedding in June on my calendar as well, but I forgot to remove the placeholder for April 4th, which means I really didn't have a wedding this whole time, and I can come. So I'm like I am super crazy excited. When I found that out, I was just you know, yeah, I could use that's funny. Walter Stargate will get me back. Um, I'm super excited, and I'm super excited because I don't have to give a wedding away, which I probably wasn't going to do anyway. I just couldn't do that to somebody, and I get to be there. So Steve couldn't come with us last year to Murph, and I know he's gonna love it. So I'm really excited to bring him. I'm excited to see you guys. Throw in the comments if you're going. I'd love to see you. I know Blasto says he wishes he could come. You should do it for one day. It's only like a 4-hour drive from here. You can do it. Come hang out, and we'll hang out that day. It'll be fun. It is like Friday night. I don't know if they allow people in too much or not after they set up, but I know Saturday and Sunday. And I'll bail on Sunday afternoon. Shane will be there again. Awesome. Chris Travis will be there. Nice. So yeah, that is super exciting news. I'm really excited to be coming, and if you couldn't tell, and I'm just pumped that I could actually make it. How far from Prague, Oklahoma? I'm not sure. Old Curmudgeon, you should definitely do that. 8 hours from here. Mike will be there from Thursday to Monday. Jesse Foreman says, I can't wait again to see you at Murph. Nice. Travis will be there. Yeah, a chance to see you, Matt Farmer, Nerese, maybe if he goes. TH3D, lock up the beer. Yeah. So here's the deal. If you see me at Murph and you're going to be there, right? Yeah, I'm not jogging to Murph. If you're, excuse me, if you're going to be there, come up and say hi. Because, well, a couple people last year put it very, very easily, right? You guys know me. You know what I look like because you guys watch the show and you say hi and we chat, right? But I don't know you. So come say hi. Introduce yourself. Shake my hand. Give me a high five, whatever. But come introduce yourself if you see me. That way I can put a face to a name. I've met a few people out there, but I am really terrible. And I'll be like, I know you. Crap, I forgot your name. So just say hi and you'll catch Murph virtually. That's funny. Um, yeah, Chris. Let's see. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Chris, but I know um, Chris Riley said. I believe Chris Riley said he was going. Um, that's funny, Travis. Come on, come say hi. Hey, Jake from State Farm. How you doing, Matt? Well, yes, name tags would be good, right? I should make like Edutech name tags. That would be funny. Sean says he'll have R2D2 with him. All right, we'll find you. But if I walk by, just say hi. Hello, my name is. Yes, it's Slim Shady. So, but yeah, that with that being said, we'll be there. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna, like I said, we're coming down and we're gonna hang out with Wing Matt is in the house. Yes, we're gonna hang out with everybody and hopefully find. That's funny. That's funny. 3D Jimmy. Yeah, I'm not sure if everyone can come from Fun in the Country Basement. I know Walter was on the fence a little bit, so we'll see if he can come or not. Matt says he's going to try to come. Huge Baby Yoda, that would be cool. Bill Blight, you should definitely try, okay? I hope I see you. Oh, come on, Blasto. This is Murph we're talking about. You could bring that sweet thing. I won't say it out loud while you're working on, but if you haven't seen Blasto's Instagram, go check out Blasto Supreme's Instagram. He's working on a really awesome project, and it's looking so good. Yeah, Flavor Flat could just print a big maker coin, right? So, anyways, so with that being said, that's super super exciting, big announcement there. We will be at Murph. We being myself and a friend named Steve. Lindsay will not be, but she's going to send her best. And yeah, you can do it, Blasto. Oh, it's frustrating the heck out of you. Well, that's any good project will do that. Eccentric Nut, you missed that. I'm going to be at Murph. We're going to be at Murph. Surprise. So something else, and I'm going to do this. I have not typed back, so I'm going to move my keyboard over and my mouse over. There's something I've had for quite a while, and um, I'm getting some emails. Cool. So if you missed this, it looks like I got at least 3 or 4 emails already. So if you miss this, I'll do this one more time now, and then I'll do it at the end of the stream. I was just talking about how I wanted to lose some weight, and I'm going to start doing that. And this is my email address. And if you guys want to jump in, we might do an Edge of Tech weight loss challenge as suggested by one of our viewers above. And I think it'll be a sweet idea. We can do some filament as a gift, or maybe not a gift, a prize or something like that. I mean, the real prize is that we lose the weight, right? But maybe we can definitely do some filament as a prize. And I know not everybody can make it to Murph, but depending on the timeline we want to do, maybe I could give the prize or to whoever wins at Murph. That would be super awesome. Um, so yeah. Send an email just in case you want to jump in. You could be anywhere else. You could be anywhere, okay? You don't have to be in the US. Um, yeah, Dave Williamson, I just booked mine Monday, a week ago, from yesterday, or no, a week ago from today, Monday. And the rates are not bad. So check out the rates. They're not bad at all. And they still have hotels, which is even bigger thing because I don't know. Man, I think it was Mr. Buttram, maybe his wife, who coincidentally doesn't work at a bank. No, I'm just messing around. But I heard that they had enough people to take up like 3 buildings or something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan. But I know they're going to be a ton of people. It's going to be awesome. They have the big building now this year, and I'm just hoping that everything is a lot more structured and organized for the people that are going to be exhibiting there this year. So, yeah. I don't drive to get to place. Okay, so yeah, who wants to build and fight 3D printer battle bots at Earth? Are you talking Earth like in October, or are you talking Murph coming up? Sean Butler. Got it, Dave. Nice. So, anyways, if you want to join, shoot me an email. We'll definitely, we'll get that going. Maybe we'll do like if you're on Facebook, maybe we'll do just a special Facebook page on it, and we can communicate there or something. We'll figure it out. Okay, Sean, cool. So something else I have that I've had for a while, and since we're already at 6:24, this is actually, you can't see it because I'm so far away, but I'm printing these, and you can kind of see it there. These are going to be my outlet covers for the garage here, and I'm actually printing them in atomic black carbon fiber PETG, and I'm loving this stuff. It is awesome, especially because I'm doing it face down on my TH3D powder coated flex plate. So you get that really sweet, and I can't get close enough to show you, but you get the really sweet finish on the front there. I think it's awesome. I like BattleBots. Let's do this. Chris, that's funny. Jake from State Farm. I don't remember that when I met you, or at least streamed with you. But okay. Do you mail call? I'm not sure what that means. But I've had this, and this is a Wham Bam HotBox. So let's see. I'm trying to remember who posted this. Someone posted about the Wham Bam HotBox like a month ago, or maybe it was in December. I think it was in December. And I made some comments on that on Twitter, and I said, "Hey, you know, honestly, the Creality one's cheaper, and I'm not sure why I would spend $120 or whatever it is. I think it's 120. I'm going to pull it up in a second. On the yes, the Easy Flex 2 is amazing, Chris. So, anyways, I don't know why I would spend that money when I can buy a cheaper version, right? And Peter from Wham Bam shot a chat to me and replied actually in that string of tweets saying, "Have I tried it?" And he gave me the specs, the features, and then he chatted me and said, "Hey, I'll send one over if you want to check it out." And because I have the Creality one, let's check it out. So. Corey Mack says he likes the Wham Bam one better than the Creality one. I have no opinion yet. So I do have it here. It's the Wham Bam HotBox. Full disclosure, it was sent to me for free. There was no stipulations. He just said I could check it out. You know, compare it against the Creality one. I was going to do a video, but I thought, you know what? Let's do it tonight. Dave Williamson says he has the Creality one, but now he wants the Wham Bam. Why is that, Dave? Just as you know. I mean, I think the name is awesome. Hot Box. That's pretty funny. So I'm going to take it out of the box. It comes in this packaging, so it's pretty small. On the side, it says designed in Florida, made in China. And I can tell you by the shipping that it shipped directly from China. I believe all Wham Bam stuff, correct me if I'm wrong, ships from China directly. This is my first Wham Bam anything, really. So, oh, Corey, that's a cool idea. But I have this giant cabinet behind me that I can so I can actually do the filtration in. So let me look here. So I know this is loud. Sorry. There we go. HotBox is what we call the bad wheelbarrow on a freight train. Yes. Open bottom, easier to get the printer out. Smoke them if you got them. That's funny. Very large pizza box. That's pretty good. I never thought about the coronavirus. This did get sent to me in like the end of December. So yeah. I know Nerys did a video on it too. So yeah. So I don't know if Wham Bam's in the house or not, or they're watching. I know I let them know that I was going to be doing this at this time. It came a little bit late in the day, actually pretty late when I decided I was going to do it. But I've not used anything else Wham Bam, so this will be my first one. So first, I got a sticker. It says Wham Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Nice. Then I got a card here that thanks me for my purchase. I'm going to put that right there. Another sticker, like that. Yeah, hopefully they didn't lick it. Well, I won't lick it myself, so we're good. So, yes, I'm quite I got this in January, so it took a while for them to get it to me, but that's okay. This thing is not big enough to do an Ender 5 Plus. This is the original. I don't think it is. This is the original. Funny, Sean. All right. Let's see. So there's no instructions, but I'm assuming this is going to be pretty easy to set up. It looks like it's just panels. Those panels look like a box. And I'm going to block myself in the camera. But I'm going to flip this over so you guys can see it. This is really weird because I'm sitting and I'm used to standing down in the basement. So as you can see, it's very reflective on the inside. Like that. And it's just a big box. So let's put this thing together. So I'm going to look for the zippers. Okay. So let me show you this. I'm not watching chat right now, so if the chat says something, I won't see it currently. But I did knock over my water. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so down in this corner, there is a zipper. I'm going to zip that up. And this is really weird to do sitting. I should just stand up. I'm going to zip it up. Hopefully, if I can get the zipper all together. There we go. And that zipper goes to the end. Yes, yes, definitely. The Creality box definitely has a hole in the top for filament. Actually, currently, I use my Creality, the Creality enclosure currently as a resin curing chamber. So that was it. It was 2 zippers, 1 on each side. You saw me zip them. And I believe it goes up like this. And that's it. So setup on this thing is crazy easy. Yeah, it's man, it is real easy setup. And like I said, full disclosure, they sent this to me free. I've never had any other Wham Bam products. I am not. I don't have any affiliates or anything like that with them. But I wanted to. I was talking about it online, and they wanted me to compare it against the Creality. So let's start. Well, in the front here, you obviously see it says Wham Bam. It's got the plastic sheet here, so you can see inside. Um, so we'll get to that, Matt or Jake from State Farm. We'll definitely get that to that. Blasto, you too. I'm gonna agree with some of the comments that are being said, but let's check it out first, okay? Um, all around the side, they have these panels here that you can actually put cords through. I like that. The Creality one has it as well. They have flaps on theirs too. It has it in the back here too. You can see it right here. Has some holes back here. And let's see. I'm going to tip this thing up. So what's really cool, I like this. This is a temperature. So it's just a thermometer, but it's digital and it's built right in. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. I also like it's got a couple of holes here. So you can put filament, run it up through the top. I believe I got to double check, but I want to say with the Creality, and maybe I'll grab an under 3 here in a second. But with the Creality, you might have to put the filament through there. I don't think this is tall enough, but we'll look. So like I said, it has a digital thermometer. It has a Velcro piece here. Not sure what that is yet. The inside here, I'll turn this around. That's what the inside looks like. And there is no bottom. So that's one thing I was kind of talking about in my tweets, and I was talking with Peter about. There's no bottom. So if you have a shorter table, and this is wider than your table but narrower than your 3D printer, right? So maybe your 3D printer went to here and your table is small, or your work area is small. This is gonna stick off the back of that table, and you can see my hand in here. I feel like you're gonna lose heat that way, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the people who use these besides me can tell me, but that's one thing I do feel like. I'm not sure though. We'll have to test it. Let me jump on the page, and I tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me drag this over here. I set this up, like I said, a little bit different today, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take you over here. I'm going to cover up the chat briefly, and I'm going to pull up the Wham Bam HotBox. There we go. So we'll do that. So if you see here is the features. It's lightweight and semi-rigid. And I'm trying to look at your chats as well, but just put a piece of plywood. Yeah, you could definitely put a piece of plywood under there. Let's see. Yep, heat rises. That's true. Um, but yeah, we'll go over that too, Chris Travis, where the thermometer is located. But so lightweight, semi-rigid, excellent insulating properties. I do think one thing I really like about this, and let me go back to this, is it is nice and thick. I do like that a lot. It feels rigid. It feels strong. It's not just cloth like the Creality one. So this is definitely a plus for this one. Um, what else do we got? 3 cable exits, one on each side, left, right, and back panels. A large transparent front window. Yep. Um, it's got a front opening for access. It definitely does. And we'll show you that in 1 second. Canadian Maker Project, how you doing, Ron? Let me go back to here just for a second. So here's the front opening. So that's pretty cool if you need to get in there and check a print or take a print out or start the print if your electronics are inside. Um, what else do we got here? A door pass-through for top-mounted spool holders. 8 metal-lined filament passage holes, and 5 are on the back panel, and 1 each on the top. So let's go back to my camera, and I definitely see these little eyelets here, and I'm going to turn it around to the back because that's an easier way to see it. So those are definitely filament pass-throughs. Something cool is you can use the rep box with this. If you're going to use multi-color, or maybe you want to have them staged, I don't know. You could do it though because they're right there. That's pretty cool as long as the angle's not too crazy for your printer. 8 plugs to fill the holes when they're not in use. I might have to look around. Maybe they're in the box still. Or they're in a pouch I didn't see or something. Because I don't see any plugs. I'll double check the bag though in a second. Let's see. Built-in thermometer. There definitely is a built-in thermometer. A passage with a cover for added aspiration and air filtration. Yes, I believe that's what was on the top. And where we saw that, let me go back to my camera. Where we saw that, so this is the front. There's a flap up here, and I believe this is what they're going to use for that, for the filtration. And it folds up for easy storage. I definitely agree with that statement. It definitely folds up super easy. So those are some of the features that they list on the website. And it looks like there's some upgrades. Let me shoot back over here. Wham Bam, hey, they just got on. How you doing? Let's see, Robbie Mack. I'm going to go back in chat in just 1 second. I just want to look at a couple more things. So they have a link here for Thingiverse. It says some printable upgrades. So I think that's pretty cool. And it also looks like they're developing other sizes along with maybe like a heater, etc. Of course, Thingiverse is going to be dead slow, so this might take a while. So until that comes up, we'll go back to here. So I'm not sure if it's Peter or somebody. Should be a bag of plugs. Let me look for the plugs here. Oh, you know what? Thingiverse just came up. So let me just shoot over here. And it looks like extension legs. So somebody made extension legs already, which is kind of cool. A spool extender and HotBox foot. Oh, like feet or extension legs as well. So that's pretty cool. So people are designing things around this. I like that a lot. And on their website, let me just go back here. They're planning a HEPA filter and heaters in the near future, it says. And this is $119 on their website. So you saw, we walked through what it is. I'm going to expand my chat here and just go back a little bit in case I missed something. I was talking about if your table's too narrow, what are you going to do? Because there's no bottom. 3D Jimmy says put a piece of plywood under it. Definitely possible. So check that out. Let's see here. I'm not sure. It'll create currents. I'm not sure what that means, Chris. The Ender 5 will definitely not fit under this. Not right now, but maybe with those printable feet, or maybe when they get the bigger ones. Filament holder goes through the flap, and the little holes are for filament. Yes, we went through that, so which is cool. PC support to help. Oh, Mike Schultz, that's funny. Let's see. Missed the start, Sean. Sorry. We're here though, and I'm going to Murph. Mark L. Baker, how you doing? Let's see. The Crowdy one seems more like a tent since it has poles supporting it. I like the stiff panels better. Yes, definitely Blasto. Again, Ron's on from there. So I'd like to see a heat comparison between Crowdy Wham Bam and the plain cardboard box to give an idea of what you actually gain. We might have to do a video on that. I like that idea. And then Wham Bam joined. How you doing? Should be a bag of plugs, which I'll look for in 1 second. Dan's in the house. How you doing, Dan? Let's see. Could custom height with some expanded, maybe polystyrene. Let's see. What else? Yeah, you know what? WFO Rider makes a good point. You definitely, it's so much easier just to pop this off. Now, with that being said, it's not going to be that easier to pop it off if the filament is standing up outside of here. Because you're going to have to pull the filament out of the printer, take the filament off the roll, and then you can pull it off. Let's see. Jesse, I'll circle back to you. My wood plexiglass enclosure was about $200 to build. Yeah. Well, I tell you, what you see behind me, I'm going to set this down. This is all one giant enclosure here. This side alone is 8 feet. This side is just about 6 feet in real length. So that's a giant enclosure right here. But when I'm out maybe showing this to somebody, or I need something on top of the bench and I want to enclose it, this is actually a pretty cool idea. Good for resin printers. I'm not sure about that. Give me a second. We're going to find out. I think so, though. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't drop a resin printer under here as long as it fits, and put a vent on here and let it vent. That's a good idea. Let's see, Chris Hinkle. I don't know what that face is for. Running clipper now. Uh-oh. It's black. It goes with everything. There you go. Panels are made for high insulation properties. Yeah, I do like the panels. So I really do like how thick this is. I do like that it's very reflective on the inside. And, I do like that a lot. I like that it folds down real quick and easy. The Creality one, not so much. You got to take the whole tent off and then pull the poles apart and then, fold it all up like that. This one comes in one box, and it's flat. So it's definitely got to be easy-ish to ship, right? It doesn't have an, I wish, an ATM in them, huh? So he said there should be a bag of plugs. There's nothing left in here. Racing stripes, right? Make a video on how to set up steppers, like define X. Elon Musk. That's funny. I can definitely take that into consideration. The other person who would be really good at that video is Chris Riley. That dude's a genius. Let me grab the bag here. Ah, I do see it. So, yes, I have shorts on. Don't judge me. It's Wisconsin, and it is snowing real good outside, but I have shorts on because I'm in my garage. So I did get the bag of plugs. I didn't know it was in the bag, and when I took the wrapper off, I just threw the plastic next to me. So something to look at if you get this. In the plastic that wraps this, there's a plastic bag, and it has these little plugs. Can't really see them from there because of my crappy camera tonight, but they go in here, and I really like that because um, if you're trying to seal this, if you're trying to actually vent this, you don't want all these holes. So, nope, we'll have to go find that when we're done. So I'll plug all these. We'll package better in new rounds with stickers and thank you note. Oh, that's a great idea. Um, I think that's a really good idea because I think people will see the stickers and the thank you note right here. Maybe there we go. And if these are with them, they'll find them real easily. That was just my fault. I didn't know it came with that, so I just pulled the plastic off and threw it. Um, so I do like a lot of things on this. I like how thick it is. I mean, if I tip this up, you can see it is pretty good. It's pretty thick. It's pretty durable. Um, I do not have a. No, I don't have one. I don't have one in here. I like stickers. I don't have the lighter on me, um, so we can't test the the flame. What's the word? Resistance, I guess you say. But yeah, you get a ton of stickers at Murph. You gotta come down there, Blasto. Um, but yeah, I think overall, very cool product. It's definitely durable. It looks like it's gonna be super easy to tear down. What do I have here? Let's see. Just because oh, this is a Anycubic Photon S that I have not done a video on yet, but let's see. Look at that. It fits. Uh-oh. Let me fix that for you. There we go. Not flame proof, but flame retardant. Nice. Um, so you can see it in there. Let's see if I can fix it with the lights. Now you can kind of see it in there. So it does fit that, which is really cool. Because if you have one of these and maybe you have it set up to, you can't see my face, but you have it set up to vent out here and it's always in the same area, you could just lift this off, do your thing, set it back on, and do the venting. So it's really cool. It does fit the Anycubic Photon and Photon S. So that's definitely a possibility. Dave, you can do what you got to do. As he says, between your video and Arisha's video, I'm going to move the Creality box over to make room for the Wham Bam. Nice. You know, I'm trying to go back real quick here. Stickers, nice job, Wham Bam. Side zippers double as wide access when you need it. That's cool. So I'm assuming you mean if you need to unzip this. Ah, see that? Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. In case you need in the side of your printer and you don't want to go into the front. So it definitely is another cool feature. I'm glad you jumped on because that definitely helps out. Dave, if you order one, tell them I sent you, even though I don't have an affiliate or anything with them. Just because. If anyone out there decides they're getting one, tell them you saw it here and you're grabbing it. Let's see. Yeah, if I was doing YouTube videos and needed a box, I'd definitely have to have one. CW, you're right. The other cool, I mean, there's some other cool things here. Number one, someone mentioned pizza. I'm pretty sure you could get a large pizza under here. So you get it home, you set it on your large pizza. It keeps it warm until everybody's ready to eat. I like it. And I know they did talk about some filtration and some heaters coming up. Wham Bam says, if you have any questions, reach out or ask him real quick. I'm on for the next 15. Good idea because we are out around 7:05 today on my time. So do you use filter with ABS gases and don't forget about the BL Touch question. Some people don't filter ABS. Some people do it in a different room. Some people do filter it. My whole cabinet is filtered, so anything I print gets filtered. Um, let's see. Wham Bam, thank you. If you don't want to give me an affiliate code and you would rather do something cool for the community, you could just do a discount code for the community. I'm okay with that. Give them the discount. You don't have to give it to me. That's totally up to you, though. They're working on larger formats, which is cool. Thomas is in the house. That's funny, Sean. Um, Carbon filter, definitely a carbon filter. Activated, was it activated carbon or activated charcoal? I think is good to print with, or to filter with. I'm sorry. I'm actually, I have a cool video coming up. We'll just put it that way. So stay tuned soon. There's going to be a cool video involving this enclosure behind us, and maybe some filtration and measuring particulates. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Jesse, if I do not get to your question, shoot me an email at jim@theedgeoftech.com, and I'll make sure we get it answered. Someone will answer it. We'll get it answered for you. Let's see. It's going good here, though. But yeah, so that is the Wham Bam box. There's some really good things. Excuse me. Some really good things about this. It is super quick to set up. It is super quick to tear down. And I mean, if you want to see how fast it is to tear down, let's do it. So I just unzipped one side here. I'm going to move my keyboard and mouse over. We're going to spin this thing around, and I'm sitting, so I'm not, being efficient by standing, but unzip the bottom, and I believe, I bet you I put that flap in when I wasn't supposed to yet. Ooh. There we go. So this should sit in here. This should sit like that. And I believe it goes down like that, or maybe like that. There we go. Perfect. So, I mean, that was the first time I took it down. If I didn't, I don't need to unzip the last section. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. I didn't know that. First time I've taken it down, and I fumbled, and it still took me a minute or less. So, I mean, super, super quick to tear it down. I really like, you guys did some good branding. I love the orange color. I like when you pop this up, it's real thick. I like that. It means it's not going to get ripped and torn up. Let's see. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. People, cool. People are chatting me. And there we go. So yeah, very cool. Thank you so much to Peter and the crew over at Wham Bam for sending this over. You know what? I had some doubts. I definitely had some doubts coming in, and that's why Peter and I actually started talking, because I kind of voiced them out there. And after seeing it, after playing with it, you know what? I really do like it. Myself personally, I think the quality and the construction and everything is really good on it. I think, but myself personally, it's hard for me to justify money if I have this, right? Just because I have this enclosure. That being said, if I did not have an enclosure and I wanted to quiet a printer down a little bit, I wanted to maybe filter it. I wanted the heat so you can print with the higher temp, like ABS, for instance. If I wanted to keep the heat in there, I really think this is great. I really think this is a great option. I think you guys thought of a lot. There is one thing I did see, and someone else alluded to it as well. And I wanted to double check. So this right here is your digital thermometer, and I don't remember who commented earlier, but I can tell you that it's at the top of the printer, or at the top of the enclosure, which I like. Now, at first, I thought, I don't know why I thought it was at the bottom, but it is at the top, and that's good because that's where the heat sits. The only thing I could think about that is that that's not where your build plate is. So it might say you're at one temperature up here, but if you check the temperature below, it might not be accurate at the build plate level. So maybe, and this is just spitballing stuff, and in chat you guys can talk too. Maybe down below, maybe put it lower, or maybe put a second one in, and maybe have an option for a second one. I'm just wondering. Um, heat rises, like someone pointed out earlier, and if heat's sitting at the top and it's 90 up there, it might be 70 or something down here. So maybe maybe a lower temperature would be a cool idea. Um, got it. That's a good point. Yeah, the one with the 12 inches of would definitely be a hassle with the cord. Um, we can definitely put it to the test. A lot of people are calling for some videos. We can definitely do that. Maybe checking. Let's see. If you have suggestions, if you want to see videos, shoot them to my email, because what's going to happen is I'm going to get off chat. I'm going to run inside and eat dinner, and I'm going to forget what we talked about. So shoot them to me, jim@theedgeoftech.com. Or in the comment section of this video when we're done, you can put it in there too. But what I'm thinking is we can definitely do like a heat up video. Maybe we could do a noise comparison. Blasto said a noise comparison. That'd be cool. Let's see. Movable temp sensor. That might not be a bad idea. What if you could do that? Maybe make it. Well, it's got to clip in though. But maybe make it portable. Maybe 2 spots for it in 1 plug. So maybe you could pull it out, put the plug in, and put it in the bottom. Or if you'd rather have it up top, plug that and put it in the top. That's another cool idea. I like it. Someone says I use a thermometer and hydrometer attached to the front of the frame. That's a great idea. Let's see here. Yeah, cool option, Velcro loop high. So I believe Wham Bam said earlier, a second ago here, that they would do, thank you, Jim and guests. I'll get a discount code for your viewers. All right, awesome. So I'm not sure who's on, if it's Peter or anyone else. If you are on, shoot it to Twitter through the chat we were talking in. What I'll do as soon as I get that code, let me just make sure. Let me just make sure I already didn't get it. There we go. Not yet. So as soon as I get the code, I'll put it in the description below, and then I'll shoot it out via social media, and I'll do a little YouTube chat, community chat thing to let everybody know it's there. And I really appreciate the affiliate idea, but I think doing a discount code for the viewers is awesome. I think that'll help everybody else out, and I definitely appreciate that. Oh, it is Peter. Okay, cool. If you're in contact with Melinda, she makes the code. She's not answering the phone. No problem. No problem. Viking must be somewhere. Not able to do it from here. He must be on his ship. This show is about the community. It's about talking about what we're doing in the community, showing things off that people will use. And I really think giving you guys a discount code is an awesome idea. And I think that'll go a long way for the community. So that's why we're doing it. Let's see. So any other questions about this? I know we don't have much time left. It's about 7 now, so I'm going to wrap it up pretty quick. But last minute questions about the Wham Bam enclosure, about me going to Murph. If there's anyone in the chat that wasn't here earlier, surprise, I get to go to Murph. So if you get to go, push that in the comments below. We hope to see you. I'm not sure if Wham Bam will be there, but if you are, we'll see you down there. Also, some other cool announcements with the channel. We're working on getting a different setup. That's why it's a little bit different today. The camera's kind of farther away from me, but we're going to fix that and work on some better quality videos. The other really cool thing I do have to show you, Dan says, hell yeah. Viking is at Jane Foster's. Nice. So, and this has nothing at all to do with Wham Bam. This is the silicone sheet that I got from Amazon, and it is it's a very large sheet here. You can see it's kind of dirty through the center there, but I'll tell you a story here in a second. It is in my Amazon affiliate store, which you can find in the description of this video, or you can go to, if you want to check out my Amazon affiliate store, I'll put it in a link real quick. It's Amazon.com. um, there we go. So, or maybe not. That's funny. There we go. So if you check out my Amazon store and look, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. If you look at, I believe it's under resin printing. I believe it's under resin printing right now. But I bought this. It was like $13, and it has been awesome. I can get at least two, any of the Anycubics. I can do another printer and an Anycubic on here. But I got it because I didn't want to ruin my bench, right, when I'm cleaning and everything else. It is. It is a cat dog food mat. Yes. Nice, Wham Bam. Well, I'll definitely have to check that out. You know the address if you want to shoot me one, and we can definitely look at that too. But what I was going to say is yesterday I was working on test prints for a video I'm doing for a uh, resin printer that I'm making a video on. And I put this outside. It was sunny yesterday. It was actually pretty nice. I put it outside on the bed of my truck and came back in, finished what I was doing, finished this thing, and then it failed. Well, long story short, I forgot about it, and I totally forgot it was on the bed of my truck. Fast forward to after work today, I come home about a block up the road here. I realize there's something blue laying in the road, and it hit me. Oh my God, I forgot that on the bed of my truck, right? Um, and my 3D Jimmy, that's a great idea, by the way. So what's funny is I drove off this morning. It must have flown off my truck this morning early when I went to work, and then on the way home, I found it in the road. You could definitely tell it'd been run over. It was dirty. It's still kind of dirty. I need to clean it up better. But I wanted to get it out here and show you guys. The resin is cured. I got to chip it off there. But so it was run over. It was dirty. It was snowing, so it was like dirty salt, snow, and all that crap. And there was like literal tire marks, and I got to do a little more wiping this thing down. But it survived all day of being probably run over. I live on a pretty busy street here. So it had been run over probably a bunch of times. It'd been all day out in the crappy Wisconsin weather. Later, Paul, have a good night. And I found it. I brought it in. I rinsed it off, and I brought it out here and let it dry so I could show you. So I need to go back in and clean it a little better because it's probably pretty, it has road stuff on it. But my point is, this thing took a heck of a beating today. And 3D Jimmy hit it on the head. There we go. But for $13, I am super surprised how well this thing held up, and I just wanted to throw it out there. I'm going to clean it up more, like I said, but I tell you what, it is freaking awesome. We'll check it out if Peter sends me one. We'll definitely do a video maybe like this, but I just wanted to throw that out there for $13. It is a very large silicone mat meant for pet food and stuff like that. It's been awesome. Everything I've been doing on resin, I've been doing on that because I can just wipe it up and I could even cure it and just chip it out pretty much. And I forgot it on my truck. So it ran out. It was outside all day. It survived. It was good. So yeah, I wanted to do that. That's a good idea, Chris Travis. It can go in a dishwasher, so that's a great idea. Wham Bam System says use code the Edge of Tech for 10% off the HotBox for the next week. So Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anybody out there, I believe $10 will save you $19 or something like that. It's $119 on their site. I believe 10% will save you what, $19 or something. Um, yeah, do not cut on it, but everything else, it's awesome. Cleaning off prints, all that stuff. That's pretty funny, W Upper Rudder. So again, let me do this. I'm gonna flash this on the screen so we don't forget. Maybe if I can copy it. There we go. Thank you so much, Wham Bam and Peter. Um, Let me do this. So if you go to the Wham Bam website, I'll put everything in the description below. As soon as we're done, I'll update the description. For the next week, if you use code The Edge of Tech, you get 10% off the HotBox and $12. Okay, thank you. I never said I was good at math. It's a baby mat. Yeah, it definitely could be a baby mat. I might actually get another one. Uh, I might actually get another one to put under the changing area. That's a genius idea. Um, yeah, thank you so much, Melinda, for getting that out. But 10% off the hot box for the next week if you use code The Edge of Tech on the Wham Bam website, whambamsystems.com. Let's see if I can get it out there, but I do got to get going pretty quick. But let me hide that. Let me edit it. Space. Here we go. Save. Now let's do it. There you go. Whambamsystems.com. Code The Edge of Tech. Travis, have a great one, and we'll see you at Murph, man. All right, guys. I got to get flying. You're right. It is dinner time, so I got to go. Stuff won't stick. Uh-oh. That is true story. Um, Looks like a couple people sent me some emails. I'll throw it out there. I'm going to throw it out there on the social medias to see if anyone else wants to get involved with the weight loss thing. Thank you so much, Peter, for jumping on and answering questions. I do like the product. I was skeptical at first, and we talked about that. Um, I do. I think it has a place, and I think it would be really good for people that want to cover something. And we're going to do a video diving deeper into it, because some people asked for it. So we're going to do that. But hit that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that. We definitely are climbing. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, some cool things happen for the channel, and I can get, more cool stuff to show you. I can add more stuff to the channel because YouTube opens stuff up. So I'm working on that. But everybody's saying later. So good night, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all the sponsors. Mark L. Baker. I didn't even mute you this time or time you out. But thank you so much to the sponsors: TH3D, CoX3D, and RPM Designs. You guys rock. Thank you so much to Wham Bam Systems. Again, they sent me this with no expectation, no money changed hands, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Peter, and crew over there. Melinda, thank you for doing the code for us too. I'll upgrade the description below as soon as we're done with this video. But thank you, I appreciate it. Those of you who stayed with us till right now, special announcement: Chuck Hellebuck from CHEP will be with us next week. Zolan, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. So Chuck from CHEP will be on with us next week on the 24th. That's going to be a super cool show to talk to Chuck. I don't know if he's done many live things, but I know that he'll be on the show next week, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. We're going to have some good discussion. So spread the word. As soon as this video is done, you'll see it on my YouTube channel, and I'll start pushing that because that's going to be a pretty cool show. He was at he was at Murph last year. I did meet him, and I got a really cool interview with him last year. It's in the description below. That would be fun, Blasto. A little bit more tricky, but yes. So we're gonna chuck it up according to Chris Gulata. So stay tuned next week, right here, same edge time, same edge channel, we'll say, and we'll get Chuck on here, and we'll have a lot of fun with him. So Come next week, spread the word. Let everybody know all week, and we will see you next Monday. Again, everybody, thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Thanks again to Wham Bam for doing that, and thanks again, Wham Bam, for the 10% off using the Edge of Tech for the HotBox if anybody wants to use one. So you guys rock. Everybody out there, have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and keep printing.